Hello and welcome to Listen. Let's get started at the top of our mats. Bring your feet about as wide as your hips. Spread your toes out nice and wide. Tuck in your pelvis ever so slightly, not so it's tucked, but more so it's not sticking out, particularly our anterior pelvic tilt people like me. So we've got that nice elongation and we're not putting any pressure in the low back too. Lift and lengthen the spine, draw the shoulder blades down, nice long neck. Deep breath in through the nose. Big exhale, side out. Deep breath in through the nose. Big exhale, side out. One more time, breath in through the nose. Exhale, side out. Beautiful job. With your eyes closed, I want you to feel the ground that is supporting you. Noticing how your feet just hold up your entire body with ease. Noticing the air coming in and out of your lungs with ease. But I also want you to notice anything that stands out to you today. Perhaps you're having a little bit of stomach issues, perhaps you're having a little bit of a headache, maybe your leg hurts a bit, your shoulder, maybe you got tightness in the back. I just want you to hear your body. Maybe you feel absolutely wonderful today, and that's perfect. You're hearing that whatever you're doing, keep doing it. But I want you to listen, acknowledge, and decide if you'll do something about that. What are you going to do to improve that area that's standing out to you right now? And then I want you to take that into your life. Where are you not listening? Where are you not hearing? Maybe there's somebody in your life that wants to be heard, and maybe it's just really hard for you to hear them. We don't want to accept that our shoulder hurts, right? But that is happening. We need to listen to that. Just like maybe we don't want to accept that pizza isn't the best choice. Broccoli would be better. But we don't want to hear that. Listen to the way that your body responds to both foods. The point of this is to really just bring awareness to the fact that we often just want to be heard. We don't want to listen. Remember that throughout class. Throughout class, also make sure that you're taking deep breaths in through the nose and big long exhales out. Blink open your eyes. Inhale, lengthen the spine, reach your arms up towards the sky. Bring the palms to touch, and as you exhale, we'll dive it down. Bend your knees, find belly to thigh connection, forward fold. Relax your head and shoulders. Inhale, find halfway lift, flat back. Finding that flat back once again, you can keep the knees nice and bent here. Exhale, fold back down. Plant the palms, step back into high plank, and then push back downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Look to the top of the mat and take 2 steps to bring your feet close to your hands and fold over your legs. Inhale, find halfway lift. And then as you exhale, fold back down and slowly rise all the way back up to standing, vertebrae by vertebrae. Reach your arms up to the sky. And then exhale it out, keeping your arms up to the sky still. Inhale, lift and lengthen, bring the palms to touch. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Step back, find high plank. And push back down and facing dog. Look to the top of the mat and take 2 big steps. Fold over your legs. Slowly rise all the way back up. Beautiful job. Reach your arms up to the sky. Bring your palms to touch and dive it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down, changing it up a little bit. Step back into plank. Your option of your flow. You can take chaturanga now if you'd like, or you can follow me in cobra. Shift your weight forward, hug the elbows into the chest as you lower all the way down, keeping your hands below your shoulders. Draw your shoulder blades together as you lift your chest cobra. Exhale, fold back down, tuck the toes, push back into plank, then downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Look to the top of your mat, and you can travel however you'd like. So baby steps, maybe you hop, maybe you take those 2 steps. Fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Slowly rise all the way back up. Mountain pose, reach your arms up to the sky. Last one, palms to touch and down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down, plant the palms, push back. Your option of flow, cobra or chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Your option of travel. Forward fold. And slowly rise all the way back up, keeping your hands on your sides. Beautiful job. Notice what stood out to you in those moments of practice. Maybe something was telling you that it was hurting a little, maybe it was a little tight. I just want you to bring awareness. All right, from here, lift your right leg up, and then we'll send it all the way back. We're gonna find high lunge, so our left leg is in front. Tuck the pelvis in here so you can feel a nice stretch in the front of the right hip. Inhale. Exhale, sink lower. Inhale, open warrior 2. So our right foot is facing the long edge of the mat, left foot facing the short edge. We're sinking nice and deep into that left leg. Our chest is on top of the hips here, reaching both arms on either side of you, and your gaze is over your left fingertips. Inhale, flip your palm, reverse your warrior. And then as you exhale, come back into warrior 2. From here, straighten the left leg and then start to tip your weight over towards your left foot. We're going to find triangle pose. You can either bring your left hand to your shin and find a nice long line in the spine, drawing the shoulder blades down and sending your gaze all the way up to the sky. Or you can also bring your hand down to the mat, totally up to you. Inhale. And then as you exhale, bend that leg again wherever you are, and then float back up into warrior 2. Beautiful job. We're going to find high lunge again. And then we're going to float the leg back up and then slowly lower it down. Beautiful job. Inhale, lift the left leg up and send it all the way back. High lunge, inhale. As you exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, open warrior 2. Go through that checklist. Nice bent legs, straight chest stacked on top of the hips. Inhale. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse. And then come all the way back up. Beautiful job. Straighten the right leg and start to tip over to the right foot. And then we'll slowly tip all the way over into triangle. Either hand on your shin or all the way down, as long as you have a nice long line in the spine. Inhale. As you exhale, bend that leg again. We're going to float all the way back up to warrior 2, finding high lunge. And then we're going to lift that left leg up. We're balancing and then bringing it back down. Lift the right leg back up, send it back, high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, sink. Inhale, open warrior 2. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse. As you exhale, come back into warrior 2. Straighten the left leg and tip into triangle. Bend that knee back down as we float back into warrior 2, high lunge. And then we'll lift back, floating that left leg up. Beautiful job, and then float it down. One more time on the other side. Lift the left leg up. We'll send it back. High lunge. Inhale. Exhale, sink. Inhale, open. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, come back. Straighten that right leg and tip into triangle. Your option. Inhale. As you exhale, bend that right knee. Come all the way back up. High lunge. And then float all the way back up. And then drop it down. Beautiful job. We're going to do tree pose. I'll just face you guys. So finding a nice balance in both of your feet. We'll shift the weight over to the right foot, or the left foot, sorry. And then the right foot is going to start to rise. Now I like to start from the ankle so you can have your toes on the ground, your heel on your ankle. slowly making your way all the way up. So if balancing isn't in your strong suit right now, we can practice with keeping the toe down. Keep your hips nice and square and squeeze that glute so that we're really activating the standing leg, and then you'll have a lot more stability. So you can slide your right leg all the way up, and then eventually, if you feel stable, you can kind of put your right foot on the indentation between your hip and your knee, and then you can find tree pose from there. You can bring your hands to heart center. You can grow your branches, just taking a few breaths here, and you can challenge yourself by closing your eyes. Very, very difficult. Makes balancing a hell of a lot more difficult. Inhale, and then as you exhale, we'll lower the leg back down. Shift the weight over to the right leg, and then we'll do the same thing. You can either keep your foot down, you can keep it over here, or you can really lift it all the way up if you feel stable and come into tree pose, hands to heart center. Deep breath in and exhale it out. Option to stay here or grow your branches, whatever you want to do. Keeping the breath nice and steady. Maybe you close your eyes and challenge yourself. Woo. And then bring your hands back down and float your leg back down. And then we'll walk back to the top of the mat. Place your hands next to your hips and face them out towards you. So we're opening the hands open for receiving, listening. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Notice what came up for you in class today. What is it that you need to hear more? Who is it that you need to listen to more? And what is it that you need to listen to more? I hope that you enjoyed this. I'll see you tomorrow.